Hey RockSTARS, and happy Talking Out Thursday! So this week I want to take it back to the basics. I want to explain the RockSTAR program and talk about the 5 points of the program and then ask you RockSTARS for a favor. So let's get started. This week I started talking to my manager about suicide prevention. She went to this amazing conference and there were teachers there, school counselors, there were mental health professionals there, and it was all about suicide prevention and awareness. And so talking to my boss about it just really lit the spark in me, and just it was amazing to be able to talk about it. And yes, we need to keep talking about it, and I think that was the main message. You all, suicide has been the third leading cause of death in the youth population. It has now increased to the second. Kids are killing themselves. We have to talk about it because awareness is prevention. Being able to talk about it, being able to know our resources, being able to know how to help will allow us to save lives. And so I want us rock stars to share this message and to promote suicide awareness in whatever form. I don't care if it's this program. I don't care if it's American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. The Jason Foundation was the foundation that was present at this conference. I don't care what form it comes in. We have to start talking about suicide. In this program, the RockSTAR program, there are 5 points, like 5 points on a star. And this program is designed to help us talk about suicide, but to also know what to do and how we as advocates can help someone who is struggling. So 5 points, the first 4 points, you all, we take the word STAR. Stay positive, talk to someone, ask for help, recognize and respect. And then when you implement all 4 of these points, you create this strong foundation, this rock. So we can all be rock stars. We can all fall back on being a rock star in order to save lives, in order to talk about suicide and help people who are struggling with suicidal thoughts. So staying positive. Yes, definitely, we want the suicidal person to stay positive. But again, thinking about us as advocates, we need to remain hopeful that yes, we can help. We can remember to listen and to know all the ways that we can help save a life. Staying positive, we can also talk about coping skills. Yes, for ourselves, but for that suicidal person, for that person who may have thoughts, hey, you know, what makes you feel better? What are those coping skills? What are those self-care techniques? So S, stay positive. T, talk to someone. Who are those people? Who are the resources in your life? So, oh gosh, you could totally tell I'm a counselor because I get so giddy over resources. But resources, okay, mental health agencies, counselors, hospitals, outpatient clinics, okay, in the medical field. But who are your rock stars? Who do you talk to? I always say get the buddy system, tag team someone, call someone if you think someone is suicidal. So who are the rock stars in your life? Who are those people that you can talk to? And if someone comes to you and they're saying, I'm suicidal, I'm overwhelmed, I think I want to kill myself, you know, as rock stars, let's say, okay, I'm with you, and I'm gonna, and in our minds, let's tag team it. You know, who can you go to for help as well to help this person? But the T is all about knowing the resources, knowing the national prevention hotlines, knowing the texting lines, the crisis texting lines, knowing where you can go with the suicidal person, knowing how you can be the link, and knowing where to go and who to talk to. A, ask for help. Okay, so we know to stay hopeful. We know we can ask, certain questions to try to stay positive. We know we need to talk to someone. those resources in our lives that can help this person as well. Whew, but we need to ask for help. We need to ask for help. And again, this program is designed to talk about suicide and being able to end the stigma. We have to ask for help. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. Hello, we're not pizza. I see that meme on Facebook. I love it. We're not perfect. We have to ask for help. We don't know everything. And so again, that's why we try to tag team it and talk to people, know our rock stars, in order for us to know where we can go with someone needing help. But we have to ask for help. Are recognize and respect. This is a prevalent one. We have to be mindful of the individuals in our lives. We have to be mindful of the warning signs of suicide, and being able to not be afraid to say, hey, what's going on? Are you thinking of killing yourself? We have to be respectful of how people feel. You may not understand it, and that's okay, but just being respectful of this is how they are feeling. But more importantly, we have to be aware. We have to be aware that just because someone may have a smile on their face doesn't mean that they're necessarily happy. So being able to really see past the masks. But just being mindful of how people are, and if they are doing that complete 180, if they are, there's a lot of warning signs. And so implementing these 4 points and creating that comfortability with suicide, that knowledge of knowing, hey, I know I can help. I know I can. And that is that rock part. Sharing our stories, being secure in who we are. This is a brief video. I know it's still like 8 minutes long, but just a brief explanation of the RockSTAR program, of the 5 points on the RockSTAR program. And more importantly, I wanted to share this again because we have to talk about suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. We have to talk about it in order to end the stigma, in order to save lives, and in order to decrease the growing number of people killing themselves. So there is help out there. And RockStars, my favor, can you share this video? Can you share this page? Can we share this knowledge of suicide awareness? So that's, I'm asking you for help, please. And RockStars, if you have any questions, if you are fearful that you have someone in your life who may be suicidal, if you just don't know what to do, if you want to help with this cause, tap into me, please. You can. And again, it doesn't matter if this is this program or other programs. We just got to start talking about it, y'all. So talking about it does not make people kill themselves. That's a myth. That's a lie. Okay, we have to talk about it in order for people to know that it's okay. It's okay to talk about it. So, be rock stars. Mwah. I love you all. Rock on.